Hey guys, welcome to Ideal Flicks. I'm Jeff Cooney. This is our first post. We're really excited. We chose to do it on the movie Us, directed by Jordan Peele, a critically acclaimed director, with his first ballot being Get Out, which is, in a sense, confusing, just like this movie. And there's a lot of twists, and I'm going to see if I can help you guys out in understanding it. I'm going to give my 2 cents. I'm going to rate the movie, and it's going to be a good time. So, without further ado, to begin the movie, the plot is that a family in Santa Cruz is being attacked by their exact replicas. And in the opening scene, we're giving a vague description on the screen that says there are a lot of unknown uses for old abandoned subways and mine shafts all throughout the United States, which is a hint to where the clones come from. And we find that to be true at the end of the movie. There's also a reference about a Jeremiah 11:11, which is the act of following false prophets, and that can be related to a part in the movie where the family friends are being attacked and they end up dying. And when they're attacked, the mother calls out to her Alexa to call the police, but instead of calling the police, the Alexa plays a song called Fuck the Police by NWA. And that can be put into terms to relate to the corruption and the brutality of police in the United States. That's why I think Jordan Peele put that in there. And just to be funny, because it was kind of funny. So, midway through the movie, we find out that not only does the main family have clones, but everybody in the entire United States has a clone, and they have come to the surface, and they're trying to detether themselves from their original beings, I guess. And at this point, we know there are only 2 clones remaining out of the main family, that being Red and Pluto, Adelaide's clone, and her son Jason's clone. And the family is on their way to the beach to get their own car. They're driving their family friend's car, and they're on their way back to the beach to get their own. And when they arrive, Pluto has he set a trap. He set their car on fire in the middle of the road so they couldn't get past. And he attempts to pretty much mimic Jason's movements, which leads to his demise because Jason recognizes it and he begins like backpedal, and Pluto does the same and walks into the fire that he created, killing him. And at that same time, when Jason is backing up, Red kidnaps him, or takes him and flees to the underground. And Adeline then follows Red down there because she wants to get her son back. And here, Red is describing to her the difference in their lives and how she survived by eating rabbits, rabbits are shown in the beginning of the film, and just how their paths just went completely separate, but kind of the same in a way. And so, once Adelaide is down there, we discover that she is the clone. And we've been focused on her this whole time, but she is actually the bad guy, if that makes sense. And she forced her and her regular to switch when they first interacted with each other. She forced them to switch lives, and the clone, Adelaide, took over her life. And that leads to a battle between the two where Red dies, Red being the actual regular, and Jason witnesses all of the entire fight, and he just knows that something's up. He can tell something's up, and he just knows something's wrong. And it doesn't lead to anything, but as the camera pans out at the end of the film, it shows that the clones are still following a Hands Across America, which was a commercial at the very beginning of the movie, and it was also a failed attempt for a protest in 1986. And the ending leaves a big gap to where there could be a sequel and a lot of audience interpretation, however you thought the film went. My interpretation of the movie is that Jordan Peele is telling us to not lock away our true self, and that in doing that, it can cause self-harm. You know, to truly be happy, you must do things that excite you. You know, follow your dreams. Don't lock away a piece of you, because it can hurt you in the end. And with that being said, I hope I helped you guys out understanding. And do me a favor, hit that subscribe button at the bottom, turn on those post notifications, and wait for our next episode. Thank you. This is Ideal Flicks.